13 flight attendants are suing United Airlines for being fired after they refused to fly after they had seen some strange, threatening drawings on their airplane. So we've got a quote from Time magazine. On July 14th, 2014, the flight attendants found the word "bye-bye" along with two faces, one they deemed sinister, traced in oil on the plane's tail, reported the LA Times. At the time, the crew said the markings constituted a threat to the airplane and requested extra security measures. So here's some of the images right there. So that is kind of disturbing. I mean, somebody down by the tail of the plane was doing something.
If I was a flight attendant and I saw that, there is absolutely no way that I would immediately then get on and just go about, like, start handing out bags of nuts. There's absolutely no way. I mean, yeah, anybody could have put that there. It could have been somebody washing it or refueling it or whatever.
Which is just as disturbing if the guy refueling it is doing that.
Oh, yeah, he should definitely be tracked down and fired.
Yeah.
It's possible there are fingerprints and stuff like that, but I think...
Seems like you guys are overreacting a little, late.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
it's
just drawings and dirt on the...
But it says
you were not concerned.
bye.
Yeah, it's leaving. Bye-bye.
That is...
Bye-bye.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'd assume it was.
We're like, bye-bye, like that.
With crazy faces?
Yeah.
First of all, it's not crazy. By the way, the smiling face is way more sinister than the other face.
Yeah, it's Wilson, I think. There's absolutely no way that I would want that plane to be checked every square inch before I get back on it. I don't think that I'm being crazy.
All right,
Am I being crazy? I can't tell. I know that they've overreacted and everything, but especially considering, even though I know that as we've reported, deaths on planes are at like an all-time low, like we're doing great in terms of plane safety, it is in the news. There's reasons for these people who constantly think about the possibility of violence to be worried about violence.
Right, and of course there are procedures and standard operating procedures and protocol that the airlines have to take. So we've got a statement from United. This is Kristen David. She's the United spokeswoman. She said all of FAA's and United's own safety procedures were followed, including a comprehensive safety sweep prior to boarding, and the pilots, mechanics, and safety leaders deemed the aircraft entirely safe to fly. So that's why they fired them, because they did supposedly do their due diligence, and then the people still didn't want to fly. So I guess then maybe after they've done what they're supposed to do, then they could go, you know what, Ben's right, that Ben guy, he's right. This is just somebody having fun.
I mean, I imagine that all the FAA's safety procedures were followed. That just sounds like they did what they normally. They checked it the way they normally check it. I mean, I don't know what kind of terrorists write bye-bye. I mean, you go to the trouble. You got there. You put the bomb at the base of the plane, and then you're like, now let's tell them it's here. I don't know.
Terrorists generally not known for their sense of humor.
I just mean it's 60 billion times more likely to be what we think it is. Just somebody saying bye-bye, and I don't know. I mean, I would say, look, maybe that guy was stoned or drunk, and that is going to make me want to take the plane and redo the work.
If it was bon voyage, wouldn't that be? I would be more okay with that, because then it's like have a nice trip.
Yeah.
But bye-bye.
But the French connection.
It's very definitive.
Okay, look, I've sort of
have a nice trip.
I have always vowed not to do this, and I'm about to do it.
Uh-oh.
I have a daughter, so I'm going to play the parent card. That's what they say. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So if you were about to board your plane and you saw bye-bye with two creepy faces, would you take your daughter onto that plane and fly?
Probably not. No.
See, oh, there we go.
No,
by the way, there's a sliding scale. It's not like I'm a flight attendant. I go on and there's a black cat, so I don't fly, or the bathroom mirror is cracked, so I don't fly for 7 years.
Yeah.
It says bye-bye. That's
but I mean, what's bye-bye? Bye-bye literally means bye-bye. So long.
Or kiss your ass bye-bye. That's some scary shit.
It's not scary shit. And
in fact,
look, once you notify
people,
people, your work is done. That said, United also overreacted.
Definitely.
Like, don't have to fire them. You know, that's silly.
I think that it's possible that after the outcry, they'll get their jobs back.